Hello everyone. Uh, I hope you all are fine. I'm just trying to catch up with the remaining queries from different parts of the world. I just been got so many requests pending. Uh, Also, if you wish, you can ask me any queries if you have any such further. So let me know. So I can see the question comes from Wenk Iglesias from Germany. Hi Wenk, hope you're fine. So he basically says, I'm planning to do masters in cloud computing in NCI Ireland. Can you please suggest me about the course and if NCI is the best? So NCI is the best. I can't say that, but what I can say is you can perform best in the course, and how you can perform that also I can uh, assure you. First, make sure you go through all the course curriculum and the course structure, whatever they have defined in the syllabus and whatever the faculties tell you, because they will outline all of the subjects and the main points which need to be considered by you, and the projects involved, and as well as do try to mingle with the Irish society. Plus, there is a very good defined library. You can take up to 10 books at a time for, I guess, minimum of 1 month period. So you can make use of that thing. Plus, you will get the self-study time. There are hardly 2 hours or 4 hours lecture in the college. When you are going for the lectures, they will tell you what is important for you for the exams, for the projects, and regarding your CV and all the stuff. They just outline in the 2 hours or 4 hours. They try to do that, and rest is your time. How you devote it, it's completely up to you. uh, from my side, I can tell you, when I was the student, I was pursuing when I was pursuing the masters. So in the morning, there were sessions were happening in morning, around 9 to 11, or sometimes 10 to 12. Then in the rest of the day, what I used to do is, after my doing household chores and all, then I used to study for 5 hours continuously. Then I used to go for some online tutorials or do some activities based on that, just to see myself where do I stand, and based on that, I do some question answers round and quizzes and all. Then I try to find the project or some presentations on each topic, which helped me in seeing, yes, this topic will be very much into the scope into the future. Plus, they give you one very interactive and very good structural course, that is research and development in computing. That subject I liked very much, and I continued pursuing that for 2 semesters, and in the final semester there was dissertation which was completely based on these two subjects only. So if you do that research and computing subject with very devotion, that is, you need to spend hours on that. You have to see research for the paper, scientific research paper, IEEE, ACM. There are lots, plenty of papers which you can see, recognized ones. You can see and find the area of improvement, or how you can improve that in performance tuning, and every many things are there which you can find where you see you have the interest to improve that area. Yeah, so this will be very much from my side. Next question, I take it from, there's an IT engineer named Sandeep Varghese. Hi Sandeep. He says, hi Aryan, I wish to pursue masters in NCI. How's the college in your opinion? I'm planning to join for MSc Cloud Computing. Again, it's the same question, whichever, whatever I have told you before. College is good and it's providing you the best faculties. It's trying to provide you all the facilities which you need But the thing is, you need to see what you are expecting from your side from the college. We often ask like, is the college best? Is the college this and this? But what we have to realize is, what are we really expecting from the college? Are we expecting like faculties should spoon feed us or something like that? So that's not gonna happen. And plus, if you are looking for campus placements and all, so I'm sorry, in Ireland campus placement criteria is not there. But what they do is, they arrange and manage some career clinics and all for you. And basically they see, go through your CVs, LinkedIn sessions, and different how to you should be approaching towards the company using social medias, because they play very vital role in your life and career. I hope my answer will has answered your query. Now next I would take a question from Italy. It's Laura Delusa. She says, I have seen your interviews on YouTube. Good to see you that you have traveled overseas pursuing your dream. I really appreciate your enthusiasm and keep learning. Is it possible for you to take sessions regarding IT career options? Well, Laura, I do take uh, some sessions. I take apart from like college lecturers and project things, I do take lectures on that. But online sessions I haven't been so much experienced with. But I'll make sure in the future I'll take such sessions. If you guys are motivated by such sessions, I will definitely try to do so. And next question I have from Wang Yo from Shanghai, China. Hi, I'm planning to join NCI for September 17 session. I'm planning to take up the course. I had a few questions. First is, how is the placement rate? And if one is able to find relevant to the course, how is that? I have done bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering. Currently working in ICT domain. Okay, your views will be very helpful for me. So, first of all, uh, congratulations for taking up the admissions, and you have been successfully taken admission in NCI regarding the course Masters in Data Analytics. So, well, the, the things remains the same. You have, that is all dependent on you, that how you pursue the course and how you are achieving that. Uh, just to define some goal and the career opportunities for yourself. For data analytics, I am very pretty sure that there is a good market all across the globe. There are many jobs I have seen. In fact, I have myself has got so many offers for data analytics field. Plus, placement rate, as I have already told that there is no placement criteria, but you can make use of good LinkedIn sessions in the CVs. Yeah. Next is from Nikhil Salatia from Himachal. I have 3 years of experience as Android developer and I'm looking for opportunities in cloud. I really wanted to know, how is your experience doing this course? Will you recommend this course, faculty, infrastructure? Yeah, I will definitely. Uh, I won't recommend, but I would suggest, if you are interested, then you should pursue that. It will be really helpful. It is a plus point, not a negative. If you are pursuing some course, that's always a positive side. And plus, as you have already 3 years of experience, that will be very helpful for you in future. And there is a job market for Android developer. I believe Android developer is counted among the front end development. And yes, I have seen so many recruitment agencies so far which are asking for Android developers or iOS or front end development side engineers, and their pay packages are very good. And yes, faculties are very much eminent in NCI. I have seen, just for a name, I would say like Dr. Harashi, who is the head of Cloud Competency Center, Michael Bradford, Dr. Adriana, Simon. They all are like very much eminent in their fields. And okay, he says, I have seen your post on LinkedIn blog regarding the course. And I really want, I want to connect with you. Definitely, we are connected in the whole world now. It's a digital, so we are connected anyhow through the social media. So next question is from Vinay. He asked, "Hi Aryan, what's the future for fintech in Ireland?" Yeah, I have heard about fintech. It's been a latest course launched by NCI, and it's very much booming. Yes, there is a future. Let me tell you one very honest answer for this. When NCI or any college plans for any course, such as your fintech or cybersecurity or data forensics, they always open the course when there is a job market for that. Otherwise, why will they open any new course when already there are so many courses in place? So um, that's question need not to be asked. Obviously, there will be a job market. And NCI, I don't know if you're familiar that NCI is based in heart of Dublin, that is IFSC area. So it's like in between topmost companies, and very eminent associate professors are there who are already working with very big MNCs. So they are taking very interactive sessions in NCI. So it's you will have a good experience and you will learn something constructive. So next question I have, I'm from Badal. Hi Aryan, I am planning for my master's. Bit confused about finance and fintech. Can you suggest about the job opportunities and career prospects for both in Ireland? Um, Both, as I have already told, that finance and fintech. I have been across fintech and finance, both the students and the course structure. What I believe is choose according to your passion and the experience. If you want to continue your uh, the experience which you have already, on basis of that, choose the course, and then you can pursue. Jobs are always there in any field. You won't find that there are no jobs in any field. If you name me any field, it's uh, it's not simple to find the job, but yes, jobs are there. The thing is, you need to very work hard. Next question is from Rishabh. Ritvik, how is the job market for cybersecurity? Again, I would say for cybersecurity, it's not a new course. Means some colleges will be starting this course fresh, but this subject exists earlier also, the cybersecurity, and it's a very big part of the all MNCs. It's not a part of only one MNC. I have seen cybersecurity among all of the MNCs. Next is Inder, can you suggest me any language skill required before start the MS in DA? Inder, when I came here for the cloud computing, I was knowing C, C++, Java, C Sharp, most of the languages and the scripting language, but I was comfortable with Java. So, and the college asked me about the things which needs which they want students should pursue. For example, my seniors were telling me that you should be doing Ruby on Rails, but it was not the case. I told my faculty that I am comfortable with Java, so, and I continued with Java itself. And you can see it doesn't make me any difference or problem in future. So whatever language skill you have or you are learning and in which you are comfortable, go with it. Choose any one of them, and you Java has lot scope here. I have seen earlier. If I go in the path of Ruby on Rails also have the very good market jobs, and .NET. Because my colleagues, some of the colleagues were doing .NET, some of the colleagues were pursuing projects in Ruby on Rails. Me, I was doing in Java, Python, or every language is good. And thing is, you which in which you are comfortable with, and how much confidence you are in interview, you can tell. Next is from Dhruv. What are the chances of getting a job in India after graduating from Ireland? In India, uh, jobs are there. No one can say the job is not there. 60% of the IT belongs to India only. So jobs are there, but getting a job, it highly depends on your skills. Plus, I would say also say in India it's matter of luck also. You will think twice and before applying to Microsoft, Amazon, or Google, but there are uh, plenty of options again that you have to search hard. Next is from Ritesh. Uh, Hi Aryan, planning to join NCI for cybersecurity. I have 10 months experience in information security domain. On what basis will the companies select the students for jobs in this area? So it's highly dependent on your skills. From part of the experience, they will just ask you for the what projects. Hardly like there will be a one or two question from your experience, that is like your project, last project which you did, and how was you doing, and there will be like a soft skills question, like if your team members was doing this part and this part, in case what was the negative thing you learned, or something you felt it was a setback for you, anything you at any point you felt that you were criticized, and how did you take that, how what was your reaction. It just uh, it's highly on you only. In any MNCs there are like 4 to 5 levels of interviews technically, but they will ask, the whole interview will be based on you. It will be like a learning process. It will be very interactive. They want to learn about you. That's how the interview goes. Next question is from Natalie from Netherlands. I have some plans to go for PhD after my MS. Hence, can you comment on rigor and credibility for this course in industry? Also, my current job profile is in .NET, not in cloud. So even if I opt for short-term job, would it affect my profile be considered for role in cloud computing because I have no experience in cloud? Hi Natali. First of all, let me tell you, I was not having any experience in cloud. In fact, most of the guys who are joining the cloud computing, they won't be having the experience in cloud, because hardly cloud computing has came to such vast influence in any part of the world. However, the companies are getting established, but no one has the very eminent experience in cloud computing, so experience won't be any problem. Plus, you asked me, my current job profile is in .NET, not on cloud. So you can't say that if you are working on .NET you are not in cloud. So .NET is a big part of your software as a service. So you can continue working in the software department of Azure. So there is a very good market scope of Azure, Microsoft Azure. And if you know software development technology, you can be a simply software development engineer in any cloud MNCs. So, and you says, would my profile be considered for a role in cloud computing? Because definitely you can ask, you can go for that. There is no hesitant about that. Next question is from in the after master, is that true that Ireland extended 2 year? It's in been process. I'm not sure about if it is already been implemented, but it's in process. Hopefully, the guys who are joining in September batch, they will get 2 year visa work permit. However, you are still getting, even if you don't get the 2 year work permit, you are getting 1+1 grad scheme. So 1 year is pretty much sufficient for you to find any job or MNCs which can give you work permit, or like a pay scale up to that range. Please guys do like and subscribe also the video, so that I can get the response. Srijan Kasundala from Tirupati. I have gone through your LinkedIn profile. It just shows impeccable academic records and a journey to get into the such a big MNC. In fact, I'm also a cloud enthusiast and looking forward to pursue masters in cloud. I want to know what is cloud according to you. In already I have in my part one I have already told what is the cloud. Um, Cloud is basically a very dynamic thing which if you see simple cloud in the sky, that is also a cloud. So why the name was coined is cloud has the ability to shrink and expand dynamically, same as a cloud computing. So if you see cloud, it enables you to scale, elasticity, pay as you go model, and it offers a lots of things. For example, if any company has 1,000 employees, for any pharmaceutical company, let's say they have 1,000 employees. Now they don't really need to hire, or they need not to make some IT department in their company because there is no requirement. But they need to have IT because IT is an integral part of any IT company, any company, not even an IT, and every company needs to have IT. So what they do is nowadays they started hiring that, they outsource the IT power. Those IT power suppose taken by Azure, Amazon, Google, Verizon. There are lots many companies, cloud companies, who outsource the services. So they just make simply use of those services and it's work it done. So next question is from Vinay, do I need to go be thorough with coding in fintech cause I'm not familiar with the coding as I have a finance background. It's not like that you have to be thorough with the coding. Even if you let me very generic over here. I used to teach students as well in Ireland. When I go for teaching, it hardly takes me like one week to make them learn any language. For example, I'm teaching Java, C, and C++, so it hardly takes me one week. And they also are like a fresher, but they get whole of the idea what is a programming language and how it can be done. Programming language is not a big task to learn. Next is from Ritesh. Which part of InfoSec, according to you, will be bigger in future, forensics or cloud security? Both of them, I will say. It's not about I can't compare any of the courses. Both courses have their own scope and their own uh, future. The thing is, if you, and also it also depends how you are looking into it. If you are looking from the angle of jobs and all, so it's matter of time. Sometimes I'm not sure if you are familiar with cloud computing is not a new concept. It was quite and also like a NoSQL databases, which you are seeing nowadays. NoSQL databases like MongoDB, Azure, Neo4j, Cassandra, all these which you are seeing, these are not new. NoSQL databases were coined 50, 60 years ago. Now they are coming again and they are playing a major role, because they are supporting big data. So now next question is from Yashodeep Pakhare. Are my bachelor's marks considered in job interviews? I would say uh, not. No, sorry. They won't consider any bachelor marks, any master's degree, or anything like that. Let me tell you, where I work, uh, I myself, when take the interviews, I hardly ask for the marks. I had marks, leave the marks. I didn't even ask sometimes the degrees or something like that. When I go through CV, I just don't. I hardly remember any degree or something like that. We just see the skills, and based on the skills, we see how many projects and how much involvement you have shown in your CV, and on telephonic conversation, we judge that thing only. And it's very interactive and learning process. So we should be always honest. Marks are nothing. Next is Nitish Joshi. I am a WebSphere application server admin. How can learning cloud computing help me? How should I start learning if I want to make the transaction to cloud tech? See, it is not matter of what you are doing and what you want to. It's the thing is how much time you can devote and how much passion you carry for any technology. I was a software, just a simple software developer. I didn't really thought about that thing before entering into the cloud computing. I was having a small interest, yeah. But when I started learning more and more about cloud, then I become a very cloud enthusiast, and finally I ended up with cloud computing itself. I devoted my whole day. I have already told, there were only 2 hours or 4 hour lecture in a day. So I used to study individually up to 16, yeah, 16 hours in a day to get through with the cloud and updates all my knowledge, because I was very much new. I was supposed to know about the SQL based databases. I was supposed to know about no SQL based databases. I want to get through the programming, scripting, and everything, because I was in software as a service stream. Plus, then I also found myself interesting in the operating system as well as networks. So I started learning those also. Next is Badal. Though I have experience in finance, but I studied about IS in my CA final exams that included system security. So it is a plus point for you, Badal. See, whatever you have studied before, don't ever think that it will go waste. Nothing will go waste any time. It will come into the play, not now, okay, be in future, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, but it will. Next from Madal, okay, system audit, overview of cybersecurity and governance, and I developed interest in this. Keen to join fintech. I wish you very all the luck for that joining the fintech. I hope you will make it through. I just want to say that keep on learning, never stop. The only process which you should be happy about or enthusiastic about is learning. Rishabh does not have a okay, passport create problems in Ireland. It's not only in Ireland. I ever came across this issue. My colleague was discussing, and there is something, but I'm not sure if this is only applies to Ireland. I believe you can check over the sites from of VFS Global or something regarding that. How is NCI for fintech? Again, I won't say that any college is good or any college is bad, because things is what you are expecting you can tell me, then I can say if that is part of your college or not. Are part-time jobs really difficult to get? Yes, part-time jobs are difficult to get. In fact, no jobs are easy to get. All jobs are difficult to get. uh, Part-time jobs, but I have seen people are doing. So it depends on how much winning power you have to pursue them. But I won't suggest you to pursue any part-time jobs in case you are doing any masters or bachelors for first 2 semesters, because it will definitely affect your scores or your study, your consistency. It will break down your focus from the study. So please don't pursue any part-time jobs. Okay, I get the question from Ritika. Yes, Ritika. Yeah. Yeah. What was Ritika is asking? What is my transition? What is my transition from, okay, from bachelor's to master's? So Ritika, I had done bachelor's in computer science in India, and after doing bachelor's in computer science, I got a job in good company. But I was on probation period, so I was not able to make much of it. But I was lucky that I got the job in, you can say, somewhat cloud related role. So there I got the opportunity to do self devotion time to my cloud infrastructure and things. And after that, when I went for career fairs and all job related events, then I finally ended up with the Dr. Horatio, who is the head of Cloud Competency Center in NCI. So I discussed with him. He motivated me. Really, he told me what is cloud in a very brief manner. His words were, "Cloud is electricity, Aaron. You play off, play on." And then I was like more interested how to see what is cloud, and I started learning. It was like 2 months, 3 months process. I started learning, and when I finally find myself, yes, I want to go for that. Yes, then I applied and I got through. Next question is from Inder. Can you tell me how many days classes would be in a week for the NCI? Uh, when I was studying, it was like 4 days a week, and each day it was 2 hour or 4 hour lecture. Like 2 days out of my means like 4 days in a week, and out of 4 days there were 2 days having 2 hour lecture, and rest 2 days were having 4 hour lecture. Rest time is for self study. So Badal is telling me, as a student, I want to learn about the fintech with a practical implication. So practical implication is what I will say. They will definitely give you one project work which you have to pursue, or also you can check out their curriculum. What is the course structure? They will definitely tell you what is the how you can pursue, and there must be some dissertation work involved at the end of your course, and that basically they will ask you to go for thesis, and then you have to develop that thesis into a software model, and that thesis also need to be very much new. It should be a novel idea. Okay, I have a question from Israel. Aryan, we read about your paper for cloud computing NoSQL database. Okay. uh, hey Saad, it's actually it was a cloud-based NoSQL database migration framework. So in that, basically I showed that data is portable. You can migrate the database from one platform to another platform. In my dissertation, I used dissertation is basically a thesis plus your application. So in my case, I developed a framework which is used to migrate a database from Azure, which is having the columnar table, which is again the form of your NoSQL databases, from Azure to Amazon. Amazon, it's like DynamoDB, and then from DynamoDB or MongoDB, I was doing transition to Neo4j, which is a graph-based databases. So I used three types of NoSQL databases, and I tried to migrate the database accordingly. I tried on different scaling in-house migration. In-house, I mean my laptop, when I was doing it failed miserably. But when I tried with the cloud servers, so I was able to get through, because in cloud we have the resources. You can use up to so many resources. For example, Amazon provide EC2, uh, elastic cloud compute instance. In that you can avail up to so much memory, for example 244, 122, 60. It's depends on the instance class size, so we can use any of the server. So guys, basically this was it from me. I hope all of your queries are answered. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe the channel. I'll try to get as much response from you guys, and I'll try to arrange a session if required. I'm taking the last question. That's from Ketan. Cloud computing will be helpful for network professional engineers. Definitely, but not only for the network professional engineers. It will be helpful for all. Uh, Cloud computing doesn't only comprise of networking. It's based on networking, it's based on operating system, it's based on databases, it's based on big data, it's based on security, it's based on every single stuff which you have learned. That's what it's made like cloud is basically like vapors dynamically shrinking and expanding and all. So so I hope you will make a use of this session in your future. And if you have any queries, please write it down in your comments. I will be able to answer them, and I will soon upload some of the notes which you can take and refer. Please do like and subscribe. All the best for your future. Whoever is taking admission in any college or pursuing career, I wish you a very good luck.